the hard thing this time of year, because some people are happy about it, some are like...
Some are not. I don't know. I enjoy it. Maybe that's just because I'm from Florida, but I really enjoy it when it heats up.
I do too, and I like to get in the ocean. I did today. It was chilly, that water, yes, but it did feel good because those temperatures were warm. We're going to continue to see this heat. We talked about those high temperatures earlier in this show, but we'll take another look at that, where you can see Santa Cruz was the same as Gilroy. Typically, there's at least a 10-degree difference, sometimes 20 or so this time of year, but San Jose down to Hollister had a little breeze coming in from the north. That kept your temperatures mild, but it warmed up over the Santa Cruz Mountains and brought that warm air back down into Santa Cruz, and that's why the temperature was as warm as 93. 91 for Watsonville, 86 Monterey, Soledad 95. Now, as we go into the next couple of days, this says fog tracker. We're not going to be tracking much fog. Instead, it's our smoke tracker. You can see, unfortunately, the glass fire up towards the north that broke out earlier, and then we did have some smoke and haze in our area from the fires across the state, primarily the Creek Fire off towards our east. So that's going to be a concern tomorrow as well, with the haze and the heat. Heat advisory for our northern communities, as those are going to be the hottest spots once again, but I think some areas south are also going to be hotter than we're used to this time of year, or really just used to at all, since we have been seeing our typical summer-like conditions with cool temperatures lately. 24-hour temperature change warmer because of all that heat we received today. So look at these temps, still in the 70s for San Jose, Ben Lomond 73, 68 for Santa Cruz, Salinas, and Carmel Valley right now at 11 o'clock. Now it is rather dry. You can see that the areas of orange and red are a bigger concern. So unfortunately, you can see that up towards the north, and that's where they do have a red flag warning continuing into tomorrow because of the dry air and because of that wind coming in from the north. Now for this evening, it's going to be a pretty mild one. You can see 50s to maybe 60s to start tomorrow morning. 63 expected for some warmer spots like around Hollister and Gilroy. Now for tomorrow, we do have another impact day. You notice that because our temperatures are going to be warm again, but we are going to be seeing some shifting winds. This could bring some slightly cooler temperatures around the Monterey Peninsula if we see a southwest wind developing later in the day, but I still anticipate it to get pretty hot earlier because of the light winds earlier in the day. So your temperatures could get into the 80s to 90s once again. So that's going to be something we'll be watching. So tune in with meteorologist Art Jarrett in the morning, and he's going to have a better handle on those winds and how they are going to lead into our temperatures for the day. For your inland areas, I do expect it to be a little bit warmer than where we were today. So you got a little bit of a break in some spots like the Santa Cruz Mountains, Santa Clara Valley. You are only in the 90s or low 90s. Tomorrow, though, I expect 100 degrees for some of those hot spots.
I'm going to go for a stroll through Salinas tomorrow.
You should, but do it as early as possible because it could get pretty hot by late morning.
Maybe a little bit of sunscreen. We'll see.
Yes, good idea.
Thank you, Gina. Sports are next. Don't go anywhere.